How do you like your tamales? Slimy or dry?
Woo style. Protect your masa.
Oh, well, get your fucking chile and your colorado ready, because here we
go.
This episode is brought to you by Aguila's Hidaway.
All of them. Get ready. This is the Open Mic Dumb Podcast. There is no scripts. We got some guests here.
That's
Don,
right, baby.
let's bring it to it.
Let's do it, baby.
Introduce
We've got
yourself.
fucking
Introduce
Jonathan Ponciano, ladies and gentlemen. And I will let you do the honors, sir.
Oh, I will. You know, we got the very beautiful, the very lovely, the talented, good cook, Marie Enriquez. I hope I said that right. My white half said it. Enriquez.
All right, so Marie Enriquez, welcome. Welcome, Ponz. Can we tell everybody who Marie is?
I am just a Hispanic girl that makes cigars.
Are we not doing the thing? Oh, we're not doing the...
Oh.
So, yeah, you can.
I didn't want to put you in that spot, but
there's no
they
pressure.
Are together.
We are a
They
thing. We are a couple.
A couple.
Yeah, we met at a comedy club, open mic. If you saw the last episode,
they travel from city to city. So yeah, you guys are already
kinda, yeah, we actually kind of do.
Let's just call it out. Ponz, welcome back, sir.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Who says you can't get love at an open mic? You know
That's
what
right.
I'm saying?
Oh, it was an open mic?
It was an open mic. Wasn't
it was
looking,
JP's open mic.
Definitely wasn't looking.
But when I seen him.
Yeah?
Was
that it?
She started looking after that.
Look, I was hosting. JP had to step away for some, he had to do a red carpet thing, some acting thing he had. Yeah, and so he's like, hey, can you, because I was already there for a show because it was a Thursday night.
Yeah.
I had a show, and he's like, hey, can you stay and just run the open mic? And me, like always being out the door, I was like, yeah, sure. I'll run the open mic. You know, and you already know, y'all that have been watching the podcast know a brother can't read. My brother has a hard time reading. College educated, but I struggle reading. I'm not going to lie.
We love him for it.
But I got her name on the paper. I brought her up. I don't know. She was like midway down the list. And I just read, and everybody's own handwriting too. So that's kind of a struggle. If you've ever ran a mic, some of these pens, you can't read them.
If you're nervous, you're kind of scribbling your name real quick.
Okay. So I just read her name as Marine.
You got excuses from both sides. Come on.
Oh, wait, so he fucked up your name?
I fucked up her name. I read it, and I just seen Marie Enriquez, and I couldn't read Enriquez, and then I just read Marie.
He was struggling trying to say the last one. And so I stood up, and I'm like, it's Enriquez.
And I was like, well, it's close enough to Marine, so come on up.
Oh, Marine.
I think that's when she got off the stage, actually. But yeah, anyway. That was the spark.
That's awesome. So,
but anyway, let's talk about.
So that was your first time, or have you done open mic before?
That was my first and only open mic.
First and only. Why did you do it?
My friend forced me to.
Yeah.
Well,
was it
we talked about it. I wanted to go, and I was just kind of shy a little bit, but you know. But everyone liked it. I got laughs.
It was just to do it, just to get people, it. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's good there at JP's.
It was good. That was still during COVID time. That was still during the hype. I mean, it was August of 2021.
Yep.
What number in the lineup were you? Do you remember?
I would say mid-list. Mid-list, yeah. I mean, there was still a decent amount. Because, you know, with open mics, a lot of times we just do our set and get the hell out the door. We're not trying to encourage nobody, give feedback, none of that.
Yeah.
You know, so. But, yeah. Anyway.
That's awesome.
Can't blame them, man.
You're right.
You can only hear the same shit over and over.
Facts.
Facts,
bro.
Before you're like, all right, I got to go outside and smoke.
And not only that, it's usually during a weekday. Most people got to get up, do work, and who knows?
And that mic starts at 9 p.m. So yeah,
runs late, man.
Yeah,
on Thursday night.
Yeah, that's why I think it's good to go early. Actually, I suggest, even though I'll cut this out, I suggest to go to the early show. That way you can sign up early, and then like there's an actual crowd that still stays before they
from the show.
From the show. before they realize like, oh, this is an open mic, like I gotta go. So the first couple of the spots, like
I always still preach against that, man.
Yeah.
I always preach to run to the shittiest mics where there's the least amount of fucking crowd, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
you get
that's
the best
right.
type
The hard
of
shit.
feedback, and you get to work through the trenches and really hone your material.
Right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I just thought of your fucking
Your puppet
Puppets.
Because
Exotic.
I was over here talking and
Fucking
dancing at the
feet
same
just
time.
moving and shit. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
So we have
his body's like I smoke weed, but his feet are like, damn, we just did some lines in the restroom, bro.
His body smokes weed. His body smokes weed, but his feet are fucking focused on making the next bike.
Oh, man. There's no stopping.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we had you guys on here because there's like a similarity. Well.
It's a debate, bro. It's a debate. Come on.
It's
Yeah,
a debate.
Call it what
tamales.
it
This is a tamale
All
debate, all right? We were in a conversation about tamales,
And the more south you go, the better they get, is what we heard.
I disagree
Right.
with that.
That's
what was
what
that? You're not
Ponciano
speaking
says.
up in the mic because
I
he's going to come
disagree
hard
with-
on it.
with
Right.
tamales.
You both sound very
Okay.
passionate.
I just don't like slimy tamales.
Oh, why is it slimy?
It's you guys make the banana leaves?
So, yeah, well, when they wrap them in banana leaves.
And who is they? Like, where does this come from? Because
So,
to me, I think of
I'm
Jamaica.
from
for some
Guatemala.
reason.
Guatemala.
Yeah, I'm from Guatemala.
Is that where it starts though with the banana leaf? Though? Or does it go-
No, like southern Mexico places have them, like Oaxaca, and places further south. They all have the banana leaf wrap, but they all kind of vary, with the way they make their masa and all that. But
Yeah.
the more
Oh, okay.
southern you get,
Different stuff in it.
and I mean. I don't know. I mean, it's like slimy in the outside, but you cut it up and it's like nice and fluffy and.
What do you
say
what do
slimy,
you-
though? What do you mean,
So-
like slimy? Like
Because
like
it's a
legit
banana
slimy?
leaf.
Because when you unwrap the banana leaf, so that's what's holding
Because
the
it's
masa
Right.
in
so
with
It's
everything.
what she's
Right.
referring to is that it's slimy because when you unwrap it, it just slides off.
Right.
Like
Okay.
you don't have to peel it off like when you do with the
Compared-
corn
Corn?
husk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like peel
Like
it.
when
Compared
you
to the
unwrap it,
Mexican.
Right, the
you
corn.
unwrap the corn,
But it's the
the
texture. I mean,
kinda
texture's
Mexican.
for me.
Right, but some
a
people don't
traditional
like
Mexican
bananas though
tamal.
either. And
And
see, I like bananas, so I'm
I
like,
don't
that might
know,
sound
man.
good.
I will call that person a fucking sinner, bro. Because that's
like
what
bananas.
bro, to not like bananas. Like what? What the fuck is wrong with your taste buds?
You're a serial
You're an
killer. They're
evil
serial
motherfucker,
killers.
bro.
Psycho fucking bad.
Right? You're an angry, evil motherfucker.
No, Marie.
Something's wrong
no,
with
real
you.
quick, Marie, you don't like bananas,
Well,
correct?
it's not that I don't like them.
'Cause
I'm
my-
allergic to them.
Oh, that's a legit reason though.
The only way I
Oh.
could
That's
eat
a
'em-
legit reason.
The only way I could eat them is if they're cooked. So
Like plátanos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
fried plátanos
one
are
day I was
fire.
really craving a banana split.
black
and
beans and
Uh-oh.
cream.
It was bad. It was just bad.
You got it.
Well,
You-
my kids wanted so I was like, oh, a bite won't hurt. Oh, no, it was bad.
Oh,
my
shit.
throat was just.
swollen
Oh.
up. You had to go to
Oh.
urgent care.
See, because I know.
So like you're cursed though, that's what you're
Yeah.
told. Like you're cursed that you cannot enjoy the beautiful and delicious flavor of a banana,
See.
like
Yeah.
a tropical fruit. And hey, Guatemala has a fucking history of bananas. Look that shit up,
Right,
banana
and if-
wars.
And really, the banana wars, hey, historic wars,
Yeah.
hey. And also, if you don't know, bananas have seeds, y'all. Like, don't you go to these stores and buy these bananas with no seeds. Like, that's not a
Hey,
banana.
how
You
do you
haven't
do
really
that?
had a banana until you've.
Can you put
Have
a piece
bananas
of
with
banana
seeds,
in
man.
in the dirt and it grows a plant? How do you
They
get?
come off a tree.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, what?
I mean, you have to harvest the seeds and stuff
Right.
like that. But
Right.
I'm
yeah,
like,
I
Ponz,
mean,
are you
could
the
grow
fucking
a
banana expert or what?
Have you
No,
had an apple banana?
What?
an apple
But-
banana.
Okay, those I'm not allergic to.
Start Googling.
But that's
So
'cause
I
it's like-
had my first
Start Googling this shit.
my first apple
Right.
banana in Hawaii, and it was the best.
Where's our producer that could Google this?
Right. We need to read it right now.
Nah, she had a
Like
clock
They're
out.
really
They have to
soft.
be-
It sounds good.
Yeah.
I want
Wait,
one.
so is it in the form of a apple or is it like?
Banana.
And what
But
is it
it's
long
small.
and? Oh.
It's little, just
it's like
cute
these
little thing.
like little 3 inches.
They're dark.
And it tastes like an
And do they
apple?
snap when you bite into them?
No. No, they're really good. And I wasn't allergic to that, so.
But like you peel it and then you eat it and it tastes like a apple or what? Why does it?
It's sweeter than a banana. It's just a little slightly different. It's just really sweet, but.
I'm fucked up.
That's
I'm over here
interesting.
thinking if Adam and Eve would have had a banana apple, she would have been a tranny.
No.
No, you can cut that. I don't
Nah.
fucking know. My mind processing some fucking
Leave it
weird shit
on,
right
boy.
now. The forbidden fruit, motherfucker.
He has it at. That's
Like they didn't write that in the Bible.
He said, rip that fucking page out.
He hasn't asked for one of those for a
The
long time.
editors of the Bible did not allow that to go
Right?
through.
They said, whoa, apple, banana, gotta go.
This is too confusing for the masses.
We'll leave that shit down in Hawaii.
Okay, so then we have the tamales that are slimy. That's more south, right? So then we compared to the Mexican tamale, which is what, dry? You would say
They're corn husks.
corn, and then the masa is different, right? It's made different. I mean, do they add?
Dry.
Which one's
It's
more
really
traditional?
dry.
Like because I know this is the first time
and
I've
it all
heard of a
depends where
banana
you're from,
wrap.
though.
Exactly.
It all
True.
depends where you're from.
Because I thought
True.
a corn husk is traditional when
Yeah.
you might think it's different.
the
Okay,
banana.
fair enough.
So-
Fair enough.
So it's more tropical. The more tropical you get, you use the resources that are around you more.
Right, like
that
what
is
you grew up
basically-
in and what
yeah,
was in
that
the
is
home.
basically what that
And that's what it
comes
looks like.
down to.
Yeah.
What was handed down,
Yeah, like
generational.
once you
type
start
shit.
heading down more southern Mexico,
Yeah.
it's like jungle in that type of tropical weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Now, do
Go
you
ahead.
do you still use the same meats like chicken, pork, or is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
a
it's
lot
not
of the fillings are very similar. Like a lot of the fillings are similar. However, the further south you go, like Guatemala, Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, they all have very similar tamales, but they have maybe a little slight different ingredients. They
Filling.
may,
And saying-
with what
see
they
how
have
he's
though.
saying it, though,
with
too,
what they
like,
have
that's
just
What's
what
like the
they-
weirdest filling that you would? I've never.
I don't
I
like
only
the
had
fucking
Mexican
corn
tamales.
ones. I don't like the sweet corn ones.
You don't like the sweet corn? Those are my
I
favorites.
do not like those. Yeah, that's just like no. You
like
could
sweet
feed that
corn
to the
inside of
dog.
the
So it's
fucking
sweet corn,
tamale?
and then it has corn in it,
That's all
and
it
then
is. It's just sweet corn.
Yeah,
sometimes it has
I
raisins.
already, and I
maybe?
love sweet corn, but I don't think I would like it.
I'm
like
more
that.
like drop that in a fucking arroz con leche type dish, you know,
side,
and
yeah.
then mix
Shit.
it up. Yeah,
It does need cheese.
like
That's what I'll say. Some
um,
queso would
Was
be
that
nice.
elote? Fuck.
Oh, the
Like
the hot one.
chile.
Like
the
Chilena?
this
No,
one.
no,
the-
no.
That's how I talk.
It's like a kind of like arroz con leche, but with fucking elote in it, and not the rice. And it's like warm. It's served warm.
What would they put the cheese and the lemon? Is that
Not
what
the
you're talking
elote. You're not talking about elote.
No,
Oh.
man,
Oh,
I
okay.
forget what it's called, man.
Fucking delicious.
But yeah, no, it's
fucking delicious.
yeah. Those ingredients go a long ways, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm hungry right now. Shit.
So you make tamales, is that
Yes,
correct?
I do.
Yes.
So that's is that you make money with it too?
I do.
Nice. Where is
That's my
where?
side hustle.
What's it called? What's the company and where is it at?
Well, so I'm going back and forth with the name. I haven't
Oh.
found a name yet, so I don't
Okay.
really want to say anything.
All right. Contact
Walmart
her.
slangers.
She
Keep it
sells
low.
tamales.
No more
So-
Slimers. That we said.
No, Walmart slangers.
Where in what city? What where can they get them? Is it just or do you can send them anywhere?
Well, the Valley area, Prescott area.
Nice.
So I'm gonna just throw it out there, even though I know the answer to this question, but they don't.
Okay.
So are you like a one-woman army? Do you got like a whole crew of kitchen staff working making your tamales, or is it just solo Marie?
Well,
Because you never know where this is gonna go. This is a World Wide Web, so you got to be able to handle the pressure if it comes on.
so sometimes I am. It's just me running the whole thing.
Okay.
But most of the time it's my mom.
Okay.
She's the lady that I got all the recipes from. I've been making them since I was like 5. There's pictures like I was little making them. But so she helps me a lot, like, just prepping them. So we usually just, cook the meat,
And I like to throw this out there. I like to help by eating them. I mean, if you've noticed over the podcast months.
Can I just throw this out there? Me too, please. Anytime.
I'll bring you some next time.
Yes, please. So just you're gonna leave. You want to leave your Instagram or your socials?
Well, yeah, people hit me up on Instagram. It's JanGirl89. You can find me there and just inbox me. And most of the time, that's what people do anyway.
Hell yeah! And if you want some tamales, people hit it up.
Yeah.
Dude, people always need somebody to hit up for something like that. You know what I mean? Like tamales or.
It's not
whatever
just Christmas either, because I've noticed like a lot of my customers are repeating customers. It's year round.
Yeah.
It's not just Christmas or New Year's, which that's my busiest time.
Yeah.
But it's year round.
Yeah. Dude,
Or
I
just
think
people random just want a half a dozen. I mean, what? Isn't that what your boss got the other
Wait,
day?
you can
Like
get
just a
half
half
a
a
dozen?
dozen?
Randomly, it's like, hey, next time you make tamales, can you get me a dozen? I have some right now. Okay, well,
Oh.
here you
So
go.
I have a question.
all right.
Sim?
Okay, so year round, it's the predominantly white people, and then when the holidays come, then the brown people
Yes.
decide to
Tradition.
spend the money on that
Exactly.
service.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's-
Yeah.
it's definitely traditional.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So
Okay.
So, and then I think we even had an episode where I brought this up, but we just like skimmed over it, and I was talking about like everybody should have like a recipe. You know, if you cook, especially if you are Hispanic or just ethnic, and so you have something to pass down. Like, do you guys make sure that you know at least one recipe? Like, do you know how to make the slimy tamales?
I don't.
Oh,
I do not know how to
damn,
make
come
that.
on,
Okay,
bro.
but can you make one thing?
Ramen.
No. Hey, motherfucker, I can cook. Like I can cook. All right.
what
Is
can
there
you cook?
like something that I specialize in? No, I could
You
cook.
got to, man.
Fucking I mean, whatever.
Call
Fucking
moms.
chicken,
I
fucking
feel you. I
steak,
feel you.
fucking
Yeah.
pico de gallo. Like I mean, just various stuff, but something that I just focus on. There's like, oh, this is my signature dish,
Right.
like that. No.
No.
I do like to be in the kitchen though. Like it's like a science experiment. Like every
Yeah.
time.
But you don't
Tweak
have
it a little
a
bit.
Guatemala like.
I don't, man. I grew up in the U.S., you know.
Okay. And your
But
parents?
because my parents, were from Guatemala, every time like a new immigrant came to the church, obviously the first thing was they needed money, so they started cooking.
Oh,
They started making tamales or other traditional food from El Salvador or Guatemala or
Yeah.
Mexico, wherever they were from.
Right.
Yeah.
And they would sell it to the church members, and my parents would buy it, and that's kind of where we eat a lot of stuff, different stuff, but a lot of traditional Central American, South American fucking
Interesting.
food.
Fuck.
So yeah, like I never learned. I helped make tamales one time when I was in Guatemala. Oh, fuck, man, I was probably like 12
Young.
years old.
Yeah. But you remember the masa and the rolling. and
Yeah,
everything.
no, they had they basically made a wood fire with a big old fucking pot, and you had a big old fucking spoon, and you had that's where you had to mix the masa, and the lady, I just kept mixing, the lady kept mixing
Oh,
it,
shit.
tasting it, and I'm just
Oh, they were
fucking
in
in
like
the
a-
fire, and
Damn.
yeah, and then
They're
she's like,
feeding the
"That's
village."
good."
Traditional.
Yeah, and then she
Fuck.
fucking pulled it out, and then I helped her, scoop it out, throw it in little spots, and it was kind of like a little assembly line, and yeah, they would just make tamales, but yeah, it was.
Assembly line, yep.
It was it's definitely a process. Like
Yeah.
whichever way you make it is definitely a
Yeah,
process.
you have to.
And I don't know. So when they wrap them in banana leaves, they also wrap them in aluminum foil. And I believe that's kind of what holds moisture into that thing. And then also another thing like the corn, traditional Mexican tamales with the corn, like you could microwave them to reheat them. The ones that are wrapped in banana leaves, you can't do that because they
What
just
happens to
become,
'em?
What? Yeah. I was,
so it becomes like a sponge.
Oh,
and
shit.
all the flavor. It's like if you overcook a chicken.
How do you heat them then?
dry.
So you have to
out.
steam them. You have to use a
Oh.
steamer or get a nice pot. We'll put a plate upside down and put some water So it boils and put the tamales on top and let that steam.
I also
Warm 'em
heard that banana leaves. Oh no, that's the banana leaves, but the banana peel and maybe even the banana, if you put it in the oven and bake it, it some chemical process, it becomes more of a toxin. It's kind of like a high. You kind of get high. Did you ever
This
hear
dude
that?
wants to smoke banana peels.
No, banana peels and
That's
the
what he's
thing.
talking
Nobody's heard
about.
this.
It's like
I
no.
have.
Put your comments if you heard
have.
this.
People
Tell
used
me
to
what
put
it does.
banana peels in the
You
microwave.
tried it. What happens? Maybe that's what happens
So,
with those tamales. is
no.
what I'm saying.
But if you want to fucking trip on acid, I got you, bro. Like we, you know.
He wants to get me
That's a
fucking
different episode.
rolling.
If that's what you wanna do, bro.
Yeah,
Bring him back. We
Well,
But
we're
gonna
I-
gonna
bring
bring
I
it
never
back.
heard-
Me and Ponz, we're gonna do that.
I've
bring him
never
back.
heard of tripping on
Yeah.
banana peels.
It's
Like,
gonna
I've
be
never heard
your
that.
face and my face. It's gonna be like, shh, but we're gonna be talking about fucking drugs. Yeah, baby, it's gonna
Hey,
be awesome.
drugs are good, man.
Our eyes are
Drugs
gonna be all
good.
fucked up, babeando, like just. Anyway, so
Back to the tamales.
back to the tamales. Yeah. No, because I had questions. You were
Red
talking
sauce,
about
green sauce.
No, you
What?
were
What are
talking
we
about. We're talking about it earlier. You were
So-
talking about what you put on it before, because that shit sounded
No, I was
amazing.
saying what
that's you,
what
Kev.
Kevin was
Yeah.
saying about
The
the
Allstar.
sauces. You know,
.com.
the Mexican tamales come green, red sauce and stuff. The other tamales just come as a tamal. You know, like
Right.
you could normally you squeeze some lime or lemon, maybe a little hot sauce or chile, and you use like a bolillo and just tear it
Right.
up, bro.
Okay.
So word of the day is tamal. I'm gonna put that shit up. T-A. I'm not gonna spell it. Fuck you, YouTube.
I'm rubbing off on him.
You fucking said it.
The
That is
evolution
way
of
you say it,
tamales.
right? Plural is tamales. If it's one, singular, tamal. Learn it, America. What about the Mexican tamales? Do you put in them, and then do you also put anything on top at all? Like you personally, not the ones you.
Yeah.
I got you sell.
What
them,
I
but-
make, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I make chicken with green salsa.
Yeah.
Homemade.
Oh, that's good.
bomb.
Beef
So good.
with red salsa and pork with the red salsa. I also make the cheese with the green chilies.
Mm-hmm.
And I started
Ooh.
making these strawberry ones, which are actually a really big hit.
Wait,
Right.
what?
I made my
Fucking
own. So I
All
made
right,
my
what else?
own strawberry and
It's-
pumpkin spice. I know it sounds weird. but I like
Strawberry
it.
and pumpkin together.
No, just strawberry.
Oh,
And
and then a pumpkin. You made a
said,
pumpkin
wait,
spice tamale.
I did.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hey yo, that's
there.
Mexican bougie
Oh, yeah.
right there.
Right there,
That's
bro.
like that's like the Starbucks of tamales right there.
That's smart.
Of
That's
course, all the white
Pumpkin
people like
spice
the
everywhere.
exactly.
spice.
Of course they
exactly.
do.
Of course
That's
they
an
do.
entrepreneur.
Fucking
That's what
big
that is. That's just
Mexicans
smart
don't go
thinking.
to Starbucks.
The fuck? Oh yeah, they do.
So and then you can top it with like a little Cool Whip. I like to make my own. You know the
Yeah.
chocolate abuelita?
Yeah.
So there's powder form now.
Yeah. Oh,
So you
what?
can make my own Cool Whip and add a little bit of that and put it
fuck.
on top.
What?
And it's actually really good.
Oh, that shit's good. Powder.
Hey, I remember just fucking cutting those little
Mexican
slices
powder.
and just eating them like
Right.
that. Just
Yeah.
you cut that little slice of that fucking chocolate abuelita,
Right,
fucking
yeah.
Rich chocolate too.
Yeah.
So
Like
once you said
chocolate,
that, I'm like,
chocolate.
oh, that's a
Chocolate,
good flavor to
chocolate.
mix. That's
Yeah.
good.
All right, but
Yeah.
you said earlier, what did you put on top of the slimy? You said
Just lime,
Oh,
lemon,
we were
lime.
talking
remember?
about pupusas.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
no,
Salvadorian
pupusa. That's a
dish.
different dish.
no. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking
that's
about
not
for
even
the
the same
slimy
dish?
thing. You put on some lime.
Yeah.
And then some
So,
other thing.
Yeah, just lime, lemon, lime, and fucking either hot sauce or fucking just pirujo, bolillo bread.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's for
No,
the
but-
that's
but-
for the
but
what?
With other stuff you're talking about, we started talking about pupusas.
Okay, that's after.
And that,
yeah,
that's you're talking about curtido, which is kind of like
kinda
fermented, fermented coleslaw type stuff.
Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
pupusas are it's a Salvadorian dish. It's like a
Really good.
stuffed fucking
Yeah, it's-
tortilla.
It's the we had
And-
Alex.
Oh, they're so delicious, man. But you put the curtido on top and the salsa, and it's really good. What I was telling her was that like the curtido out here just looks like like coleslaw, just like vinaigrette coleslaw without no mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But when I went to Dallas, a buddy of ours took us to East Dallas.
No shit.
And yeah, we went to a Salvadorian restaurant. Their curtido was like totally different, like yellow. And yeah, it looked different. I was like, what the fuck? But it was still delicious as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So what did they do to it? They just fermented it more?
Man, I don't. There was different ingredients. So obviously, like it was just obviously different ingredients there. But yeah, they may be from a different part of El Salvador. Just like out here, you're just America, right? But like
America.
West Coast versus East Coast food is totally different, versus the Midwest and all that. All these foods are different. All the language and all that
culture,
is different.
language, style, everything different.
But man, if you guys ever do get a chance to try pupusas,
Oh
do
yeah.
yourself a favor.
I've had pupusas.
Get some pupusas. Put all the mixture in it. Even though you may not like vegetables, it does create a really great flavor to the palate.
I think you need to open up a fucking food truck, Ponz. That's what
Nah,
you need
fuck
to do.
no, dude. That's too much of a headache, bro.
Fuck
I
that.
like simplicity,
You
man.
have to know how to cook first.
Yes. So we gotta hit
Oh,
you
man,
up.
she wants to take this outside, man. I saw a griddle out there. It's not being used.
Oh yeah. Fucking
Little
steamers
flat
over here.
fucking.
There's a grill out there.
We get to this ultimate chef competition.
Whole thing's a flipping fucking grilling like a motherfucker. He said, I got the burgers, she got the tamales. I just did some fucking black eyed peas and ham hog last weekend.
Oh yeah. What are you doing? Do you have a recipe?
I do, but
What?
it
Yes, you do.
it got confiscated.
No, but you have a recipe. You have a recipe.
I do.
Was it stolen?
No, I wasn't stolen.
Oh,
No.
what happened?
I do
What is
black
the
eyed
recipe?
peas and
Did you
ham hog,
Did you taste it?
Yeah, no. So she unfortunately she kind of didn't. We showed up at home and my mom had already started, like, cause I put everything out on the counter, like But anyway,
She was being helpful.
She
I
was
was talking
already
about
being
your,
helpful. She just did it.
your
What,
sauce
her-
recipe,
That's
your
nice.
homemade
my
sauce
sauce.
recipe,
What sauce? My fry
your
sauce?
barbecue sauce.
Oh, my barbecue sauce.
Oh, you
yeah,
got a homemade barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
Was it?
I can't ever. I don't.
No.
give
Don't
it
put
out.
the thing on there, but
Can't talk
I mean,
about
we
the
can-
secret 12
can-
fucking
Can't
secret
talk about the
spices, bro.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Fucking Bubba's gonna come after me
hey,
trying
but
to
what
steal
are we
my
gonna
shit.
what are we gonna call it when we sell it?
All-Star
Because
sauce,
All-Star-
bitch.
All-Star sauce.
Right?
All-Star sauce.
That'd be the only name for it.
I just keep it
You
simple.
tasted this? Is it delicious?
It is.
What
But
did
I
you
love
put it on?
barbecue, and as soon as he told, I was like, oh, so I kept bugging him about it. When are you gonna make it? When are you gonna make it?
What did you put it on?
These were the first conversations.
Yeah.
When I was like,
That-
I ran out of barbecue sauce. I got to make my own. I got to figure this shit out.
That's why you don't fucking tell a chick you know how to sing or you like to sing, bro, because they do the same thing.
all the
You
time.
sing for me.
You wanna play
You
your
know, there's
guitar?
karaoke down the street here. You want to take me to dinner?
That's
it's
good.
though, you
That's
know.
good.
A lot of entertainment going on between
What about your
us.
fucking secret
Yeah, fuck yeah.
fucking
Put him on
sauce
the spot.
recipe,
Where's
bro?
your sauce?
I know how to
you
fucking.
cooking
He said,
in
I
the
cook every
kitchen.
goddamn thing.
I know how to do fucking chile de árbol.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
I know how to make I know
Texas.
how to make arroz. I know how to make tamales de colorado y de verde with chicken. But in ours we put fucking cheese and some fucking there you go with the cuss words again. Olives.
All right.
Oh,
Black
man,
olives?
So good. Yes, I love them.
That's,
so,
traditional to put in
Right.
my beef.
Hold on.
sauce.
I had one mission. I barely met her mother. I had one mission to help with the dinner, and it was just to put the fucking olives on the enchilada. And I was just dumping them on there.
My mom was she's so
just
cute.
caking.
She was like trying to be
I
really
know.
sweet about it, like kind of me like, does he not know how to, like, you don't put that many.
Just put 4
and
or
like,
5.
I'm like, it's okay. She's like, you're not telling him. I'm like, he's having fun. I'm not gonna do
I
it.
was just throwing these olives in there. man.
Ah, there you go.
I'm
That's
like,
very
you
You
nice.
felt like an artist just fucking
I did, bro.
on the canvas.
Were they
Like,
black
you didn't
olives?
make
They're
the
black
noise.
olives.
It needs more black.
Black.
It needs more black.
Blackness. Hey, the black and brown community come together.
He
Come
was
on.
trying to make a point. It was a statement piece.
I was just spreading the love. Is all.
That's awesome,
I thought I was
dude.
doing. I thought I was
You
doing a
did
good
great.
job.
And
you
they were
know?
You did a good job. You did a good
But
job.
lesson learned, though, right?
That was good. What else?
Hey, bro, that's how you learn. Like, at
Hey,
the end of
it
the
is.
day, that is how you learn.
Get up there, you know.
What tamales do you like to make? What are your favorite?
I always chile colorado, the pork. You know what I mean?
When was
to
the
me,
last
that's my
time
favorite.
you made any
This
of the things
fucking-
you just spoke about?
In this past I do it traditionally, so I do it in the seasons.
Okay.
Every Christmas.
Every Christmas, yep. Or if
Thanksgiving?
I want to start like Thanksgiving, that way we can eat them during
So
Christmas.
I think you and I should have like a tamale cook-off.
Oh
Woo!
fuck!
See?
Dumb podcast.
We're
We're gonna
Tamales
have
cook-off.
we're gonna have the
Hey,
drug
we could be
one.
the
bring our
taste.
appetizers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
could be the
tamales.
taste.
Yo, we'll be the
Oh
taste
shit!
testers.
Okay, but I have
Yo,
to
bring
taste
that
this
shit
first.
here.
Wait. But how are you gonna challenge me if you haven't even tasted them? Oh, she's
I
that
haven't tasted
confident.
yours. I am
Okay.
that confident.
Dang, there she goes, entrepreneur right there, baby. I definitely want to taste the pumpkin spice. I want to what? And then the
What?
strawberry,
Strawberry,
With
though?
the strawberry, like
Strawberry, come on
explain
now.
this
Let's
because
go. Let's dive deep.
because the strawberry is a very juicy fruit, right? You know if you like steam or bake anything with juice, it's just gonna. So how is that? What happens
Just
with
like
that?
you
want you to
make
give
your-
away all your
Well, I'm
special
not gonna
recipes.
give it all
Okay,
away.
don't, but like-
come on now.
But just
It's the strawberries and
I didn't
masa.
fall
She
for that.
dehydrates them first. No, I'm just
No.
kidding.
I
thought
don't
it
know
would
the
come out
process. I
slimy
don't
like
know
Food
the process.
dehydrator.
they don't. So just like when you make tamales regularly, you have to put broth, right?
Okay.
So to get the masa soft.
Yeah.
Well, instead of putting broth,
You
I
put gel
Don't give it out.
strawberry. Oh,
For me,
It's just
don't give
different.
it out.
it's just different, and I add sugar.
The internet be funny.
So
that sounds delicious.
I'll just have to make you some of those too.
That sounds good. Sounds really good.
Strawberry jelly. Y'all
Strawberry
guys heard
jelly.
it here firsthand. Dilute it with water a little bit, and then mix it into the
Strawberry jelly,
masa.
Yeah, I had strawberry jelly today.
You're
with a
welcome.
McGriddle. You're welcome.
Fuck you, Smuckers. By the way, if you'd like to support the Dumb Podcast,
Yeah,
we're looking for sponsors.
yeah, you fuckers, smuckers.
Smuckers.
Sponsor
won't get
my
a
podcast.
Probably won't get sponsored saying that.
Yeah, sponsor it now, bitches. Just kidding.
You never know.
You
I
never
mean,
know.
all them big companies are looking for like
Rebel. Like,
yeah, you go,
rebel
revolutionary
style. Yeah.
fucking
Pushing
products.
the limits,
So
pushing the limits.
they got a
We
budget.
gotta hit the urban cities.
They,
Fuck
they
you
got a couple
guys.
million
Come
bucks
on,
to
give
fucking
me
throw away
money,
with new
bitch.
products.
Right.
See what brings them more.
Uh-huh. I don't care about that shit. Sponsor me, not. Fuck it, I don't care. Whatever. I'm not a rebel. I'm just give me
Damn, bro,
money. I just want
I was
money.
setting you up, and you're like, oh, I don't care. Oh, fuck that.
Knock
Fuck
it
you.
down.
Fucking Smucker. Shit. I like the other brand anyway. Shit. I'm a great value fucking loyal customer.
Hey, it's all about that great value, okay? It's all the same shit.
That's an inside family joke right there. Oh shit. Oh, that was too funny. Oh fuck. Oh, I got that great value.